friends got quite the surprise when both had news of their wives. My baby is due the same time as you. How the do we keep them alive? This is Do We're Dads.
At this age, they aren't like people yet. Like they
Referring to the baby.
We're referring to a specific group of race. All right.
It's from 0 to 1 month because that's where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what's today's date?
What is today?
Today is they're exactly
13th.
a month old.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah.
Dear God.
It's weird.
That went by.
I know.
Oh, I need to mute my shit. I'm going to start over.
1 month old. We made it.
Yeah,
Kinda.
Let's go home.
This is the
I've
last
got
episode
my
of the
fill.
podcast.
Dear God. Have you had that moment at all?
What?
Like obviously you're committed to it. Obviously you're a dad for life, but has there been a moment where you're like, I would really like to leave right now? Like,
No.
No? Okay.
No,
All right,
I'm
we're
not.
going to get off of here and you're going to agree. But,
There have been moments of a lot of crying.
yeah.
Not like crying as in like she's hungry, but like we were getting in the car going to my parents' place.
Yeah.
I don't know what we were doing that night. I think we were just going over there to hang out. But dude, bloody murder crying
In the car?
in the car and getting into the car. And she's starting to have real tears,
No.
like where they actually start rolling down her cheeks. And that is like the knife to my fucking heart.
I haven't seen tears yet. That's sad,
Dude,
bro.
when it happened, you're just like, there was one time Grace was changing her diaper and she was crying like that and tears came down. I had to walk out of the room.
How long has that been going on? When did she start tearing up?
I think she had her first real tears
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
But now it's like a more common occurrence.
I have never seen a tear
Yeah.
from Huddy.
Like,
That's
you know when they
wild.
have that cry, though, that's like they're trying to catch their breath because they're crying? So, oh, my gosh.
Gets shrill.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are certain cries where like it doesn't bother me. I'm like, I hear you. You want milk? I'm coming.
Yeah, the regular baby cry is fine.
But then the shrill thing
But
where
that
it's like
is
ringing,
that...
the room's vibrating.
Yeah, that's a weight on my heart right there.
Yeah, I don't like to think that I'm like cold to him, but emotionally, I am indifferent. Like I understand that he's just making the statement, I want milk, give me the milk, you know?
Yeah.
His is please give me some milk.
Yeah.
I hear it and I'm like, I got you. I don't
Yeah,
hear
the
I'm
basic
dying.
One, the basic one is completely fine.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't faze me. I don't get stressed out. But it's that deep cry that they're screaming their heads off.
Guttural.
Again, they can't breathe. Dude, what's going on?
Has she held her breath?
What do you mean?
So my siblings at that age, when they would cry hard enough, they'd hold their breath. And there were points where my sister held her breath for like 2.5 minutes. And my mom had to call the cops.
Wait, what?
She started breathing at 3 minutes.
Your mom called the cops or she called 911?
What is the difference?
Because
Help, my baby is assaulting me. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. She was like, I think the baby's about to not breathe anymore. Yeah, so it sounds like Winnie hasn't been holding her breath.
I don't think. Sure.
It's a thing.
Okay.
Huddy hasn't done it, which I'm thankful for. But I'm scared that it's like genetic. Bunch of breath holders.
Did she ask for her time whenever she started breathing again?
I don't get that bit.
See how long
Make
she
the
can hold her
bit
breath
funnier. Oh. How'd I do? Let's go again. Getting ready for the swimming lessons.
No, but
early.
she does that though, where she's like crying and it's like it's pure scream, and all of a sudden it just stops.
Yeah.
But then you look at her face and it's like she's still screaming, but she's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And then
but
she comes. You can see her get her breath again, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden it just goes again.
Yeah,
You're just
yeah.
like, holy shit!
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
my favorite thing is when that happens, and it's like, and you're ready for the next scream, and then they just fall asleep.
Yeah, that's fire.
I
Right
like
there.
that.
Yeah.
So,
But you're right though with the whole like the food thing. Like if she starts crying like that,
mm-hmm.
and I hand her to Grace,
Mhm.
Grace just whips out the boob,
Yep,
right on the boob, completely stops every
Instant.
single time.
it's great.
Grace like, what are you gonna do when I'm gone?
You're gonna whip out the boob.
I'm like, I don't know. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do because I haven't watched her for longer than like an hour.
Wow,
I would even say an hour
that's wild.
because Grace is always here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. But she has a wedding in 2 weekends. She's gonna be gone for like 4 hours.
We
Might just go to my parents'
just
house.
you and
Might just go to my
just
parents.
drop it off, and then pick her up right before Grace gets
Yeah.
home, and be like, we had such
Everything
a good time.
was great.
Yeah, we dropped off the kid at my parents' house for the first time yesterday, and I was a nervous wreck, but it was fine.
Have you guys dropped her off with either of the parents yet?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we
Oh, that was
just
the
did it
first
with my
time.
parents,
Damn.
and then her parents we did like a week ago, and it was fine. In my head, like the kid's gonna start crawling and like pick up something up and choke on it and all that.
Even though he
I
can't
don't know.
walk or
Yeah,
move
yeah,
or do
yeah,
anything yet.
yeah. My paranoia goes far beyond reason.
Because Grace's parents have watched her. They were actually here last night. And then my parents watched her twice.
Hmm.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, you forget that you can live outside of their scream.
Yeah.
You know,
But Grace freaks out. Not freaks out, but she's like,
I get it.
what is she doing? What is she doing?
Yeah,
Calling
yeah.
her parents, texting her parents. I'm just like, everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, my parents try to remind me. They're like, we raised 4 of you. This is not new. But I reply with, you haven't raised this one.
Dude,
This one's
We
mine.
came back home from this wedding.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was 8 o'clock. I'm assuming she's hungry. Assuming she's going to be in an upset mood. We walk in, and this baby is sleeping in Grace's mom's, like on her chest, like
Mhm.
right here. And she is like in the deepest sleep I've seen.
Mm.
And she hands her to me, and like, when like they're like super tired or they're passed out, and you pick them up and their heads just go like that.
And the arms are just dangling.
Bro, she was drenched in sweat,
Oh, ew.
neck back. I'm like, how did you do this? Like, how did you do this? Because we can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how you did it.
The deep, sweaty sleep.
Yeah.
We haven't. I think there's this conspiracy that Huddy is playing on me and the wife, where with us during the day, he can be a monster. And then we're like, please, parents, take him just for a bit. And they're like, he was great the entire time. Like, I feel like he's fucking with us. He's like, I'm going to make you stay up forever. Endless milkies.
That's what it was like last night too. She was
Yeah.
like deep sleep. Everything was fine.
Yeah.
As soon as her parents left, we started getting ready for bed. Nah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah, once there's a crowd, she calms down,
Yeah. But what's the story?
Oh. So, I think my kid is learning his first lesson in patience. Cuz when I'm feeding him a bottle, he chugs it. Just just like sucks it down. It takes like 6 seconds for that homie to down a whole
What
bottle.
was that again?
What? He wipes it out.
Yeah.
And inevitably, it all comes back up because that homie just downed it.
Yeah.
And I got sick of it. So I've developed a method where I start feeding him. Quarter of the way through, I rip it out. He's like, why have you done this to me? And he starts freaking out and crying. And then I put it back in. He sips a little. What? Pull it out. Why have you done this to me? And then I burp him.
Yeah.
And then I feed him the rest of the bottle. And it's a whole process. But like throughout the process, he's fighting it. He's like, I want more milk. But he's learning the lesson. You can have more milk if you drink it slower.
Yeah.
This is the first thing that I am imbuing into my son of my wisdom. More milkies, drink slower. Kmart. That's my story.
Yeah, every time I feed her, I always take it out of her mouth and burp her for like 30 seconds.
Oh, so you've just been doing
Yeah,
this?
I've been
You
doing
just
it.
knew.
Yeah.
Good dad instincts, I guess. I'm like, chug.
But
chug,
I don't feed her
chug.
with the bottle often.
Oh,
Like,
you
Grace is
just hold
constantly
the nipple?
Grace is constantly breastfeeding. So like,
Yeah.
I'll clean the pumps, get the pumps together, give them to
Okay.
Grace, and then
All right.
Grace will just breastfeed and then pump.
Yeah, I cleaned the pumps for the first time.
We have
yesterday.
like 25 bags of breast milk in the freezer.
That's wild.
Yeah.
We have 3.
Yeah.
And we've worked
25.
for those 3.
And I feel like we have more than 25.
Yeah.
I'm just underestimating.
Yeah. No, it looks like 2 gallons from what I saw last time.
Yeah, it's wild.
That's beautiful. You got an endless supply.
Like, what are we gonna do with all of it? She
You're gonna
breastfeeds.
drink it,
Yeah, but she
homie.
breastfeeds. She breastfeeds.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do with it?
I think it's for when it dries out. There's going to be a point where the milk stops flowing.
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, you
It's
could
endless.
donate it
Mm.
to a needy,
We might
creepy
have to.
guy.
Yeah. Do you want it?
No. I wanted to do that as a stunt, like doing the shots of it, but
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm not interested anymore. I think we had our moment of woo.
I'm not taking. Just for the record, I'm
Please.
not taking a shot of breast milk.
That's fine.
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna slip it into your coffee one day. Like we're
I'll
like
probably like it.
30 episodes
That's what.
in.
That's what I'm scared of.
Yeah. We'll be 30 episodes in, and I'll do the big reveal. You've been drinking titty milk for 3 years.
That's my fear. I'm gonna like it too much. You know.
Yeah. We all have that fear. I have a very addictive personality. It would suck if like the wife went to bed and it was my shift, and the second like the wife closes the door, I like steal the bottle from the kid and like get out of here. That's
I'm
my
gonna catch you
milk.
upstairs in my kitchen,
Just chugging,
putting one in your little coat pocket,
taking the
before you
frozen
leave.
stuff, making ice cream.
Grace, we had 25. How are we down to 14?
Just every time Austin comes by, less and less milk.
I really want to see her.
I think he recognizes the word milkies.
Okay, let's calm down.
You don't think so?
Let's calm
You don't
down.
think my kid's that intelligent?
Let's calm down.
I had a coworker this week call my kid ugly. Like
To you?
Yes. Well,
Ooh.
not that verbiage. So I can't remember how the
Did you
conversation
slap him
started. I was about to. So he's like, "How's the kid, man?" I'm like, "It's great." And I'll tell you what, I was prepared for an ugly kid because most babies are ugly when they come out. This guy is gorgeous. He's like, "I've seen the pictures." And I'm like, "What do you mean by that? What did you just say?" And he's like, "It's a baby. Like it's that's how they look." And I'm like, "I want to see pictures of your children so I can shit on them." I've seen the pictures. Get out of here. You know who you are. You jerk. Heartless.
Oh my god.
He's gorgeous. I'm not biased. These are not drunk baby glasses. My kid is objectively adorable.
I mean, everybody thinks their baby's the cutest.
I understand. Mine actually is. I get it. Everybody feels that way. Everybody has the best mom. I literally have
The
a very
cutest
cute baby. Very cute. At least. I'm not
At the
going to
very
try to.
least.
Yeah. Yeah. Minimum. We gave him his first bath. Have you guys bathed her?
Like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
We waited a month. We waited 4 weeks. Which I
think-
Googled is totally okay. It is
Yeah,
not
but there was something
abusive.
There's a reason we were waiting though.
Well,
Either wait for the umbilical cord to dry out. but
yeah, that
she-
happened after like a week or two, though.
Yeah, because she had like a super. Yeah, but her umbilical cord was super small. I would say we waited like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Not even a week and a half. I don't know.
We
somewhere
literally just
around
didn't
that
find
time.
the time
Yeah, somewhere around that
for
time.
4 weeks. Like,
Yeah.
we bathed him at 4 weeks because that's when we had time to bathe him.
The first one was special, but then now it's just like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
And Grace usually does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found it magical. I was holding the head
Did he cry?
in the little sink. Not at all. It was awesome. It was so great.
Yeah, she didn't cry during the first one.
Yeah.
Whenever she was bathing her I think she bathed her last night, but she did it with breast milk, like in the water.
I don't know what that means.
Like you can bathe them in breast milk. It's supposed to be good
You're
for their
making a joke right now.
I'm being 100% serious. It's supposed to be good for their skin.
So the sink was filled with breast
No,
milk?
no. People do that.
Enlighten me.
I don't know what you're supposed to do versus what the hell we did.
I want to know what you witnessed.
I didn't even watch her pour it in. Like I just walked in the room and it's like cloudy water.
Okay, so
You
she
mix it with-
supplemented
No,
the water.
You mix it with water
Yeah,
and the soap
yeah.
and the breast milk.
That's weird.
So you know how babies get acne?
Yeah.
Has your baby got?
Yeah, there's little bumps.
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
if you put breast milk on it, it's supposed to help with that. Ask her. Ask your wife.
Yeah. Bathing.
It
in
doesn't.
breast milk.
It sounds disgusting. And Grace told me after the fact that she said she felt sticky. She's like, "Was I supposed to do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Like what?
Did she just read it online somewhere?
Yeah, it's like a research thing. Apparently, it's beneficial for their skin.
It sounds like a TikTok trend.
But it's also
I bathed my baby.
Yeah, it's just like ugh.
Yeah. Like Huddy trying to drink. Ooh,
Yeah, it's like, ugh. Nah, I don't know.
that's interesting.
Like I've gotten breast milk on my hands and it's sticky and it's gross.
Oh, really?
To me, I think it's gross. Like when you wash the bottles and stuff, like I'm completely fine with it. I'm just like, ugh. I don't know.
The universal sound for being grossed out and drinking.
Speaking of drinking,
Please.
so Grace freaked out last night
Yeah.
because she had 2 glasses of wine
Okay.
and she breastfeeds.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What am I supposed to do?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "I don't know." She was like, "Do you think it's safe for me to like breastfeed with after drinking 2 glasses of wine?"
The rule is pump and dump.
Yeah, and I was like, "You should probably just pump and dump it." She's like, "Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna do."
Yeah.
She's like, do you think that's fine?" I'm like, "I don't know." And then that led to because she takes
Dad.
Vyvanse for her ADHD.
Yeah.
And the doctor has said, by the way, we did dump the breast milk. We did not give her breast milk after. Just saying. But then after, so
Smoked immediately.
we're laying
after.
in bed, and she was like, am I supposed to be breastfeeding if I'm taking Vyvanse?
Mhm.
And I'm like, the doctor said it was fine. Every person you've talked to said it's fine. She goes, I know the pediatrician said it's fine, but do you think it's okay? I'm like, Grace, I talk to truck drivers for a living, and I dropped out of college after my first semester. Why the fuck do you care about my approval? She goes, I just want to be reassured. I'm like, everything's going to be great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She
I
goes,
think.
but
I
it's
think
not
that's
researched. I'm like, then why the fuck are you asking?
easy. She just
Why are you
wants to be
asking me?
comforted.
I'm like, yes,
She's
it's
not
fine.
looking for information. She's looking for comfort.
Yeah, I told her it's good.
Just. I haven't said it in a while. I'm feeling like I'm just reaching for things right now.
Reaching for what?
Huh?
Reaching for what?
Like trying to get it going.
Get what
So
going?
I need you to look at me and tell me
Hey, man,
everything's
everything's fine.
we're doing good.
We're doing
We're
good.
making a good episode. All right, I'm gonna. The breast milk thing just threw me. the bathing in breast. I
You're just
can't
craving
believe
it
that.
so much.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about it.
I can give you 2 packs if you want to go home and take a bath in it.
That would be so weird. That's illegal.
No, it's not.
To do it with your own wife's breast milk, but to do it with another woman's breast milk is just
That is one
not okay.
thing. That is one thing at the NICU that kind of grossed me out. Is using people's donor milk, which is completely fine. It
Yeah.
helped our baby.
Yeah.
I love the fact they have it.
Yeah.
But when I had to clean those bottles and I was touching another woman's breast milk, I was like, ugh.
Did you feel dirty?
Yes.
Weirdest.
Like it's on my
boner
hands.
ever. Oh, I'm covered in so much milk.
Ugh.
Don't know who it came from.
No, it was definitely, I don't know. Again, that saved my daughter.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it's a cool system. We're trying really hard. She's trying really hard to donate, but we're putting out as much as he can drink. And something happened this week where he's like, more, please, twice the amount.
Oh, breast milk?
Yeah. We've gone through 4 or 5 pumps. Can you believe that? We're on our
Like actual
5th,
pumps?
Yeah, 5th like device.
Why?
She's trying to find one that she can operate in because the first one she couldn't even hold the kid.
Did we show you Grace's?
I
It's
don't
mobile.
think so.
You can like.
Is it
so-
on a roller?
No, Grace puts it on,
Mm-hmm.
puts her nursing bra on, and walks around the house.
I think that's one that we've tried. It's pretty cool, but like the suction, it leaks sometimes. It's not too reliable. It allows her to hold him, but she can't like go and do things. So we've actually gone and rented the same pump that we used at the hospital, like a $2,000 or $3,000 pump, and it is killer.
Talking about the one that it's like rolls around.
Yeah. We didn't get the rolly thing, but it's awesome because she's like putting out more and it hurts a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have
I
you?
think it was like $2,000. No, I
At
have
least.
not put it on my nipples.
You know me so well. She got a hand pump. The first thing she's like, "Do you know how to get this to work?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I do." Or, I'm about to. And I take that thing, put it on my nipple, and I squeeze.
Did anything come out?
Nothing came out. It hurts a lot more than I thought it did.
Yeah.
And there's a very weird.
Sensation.
Well, it's just very weird seeing your nipple get its own erection, because like, like I pulled that trigger and it just shot out. I'm like, whoa, slow your roll, nipple.
Oh my God.
It was wild. Yeah. She has not been able to take that thing away from me since.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Honey,
She
I'm
does her
craving
shift,
it.
I
Honey,
take
I'm
it.
craving it.
Sipping breast milk and
Oh
milking
my
myself.
God, dude. Get the breast milk bath ready. Damn. Has anybody at your office watched the show, or your parents?
No. And I love that personally.
They
'cause
said they haven't seen it, or they're just telling you they haven't seen it.
I haven't shared it with my coworkers. I think I
Really?
showed them the intro. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really I don't know. I haven't really thought to put it out. My mindset is just record them, add to the pile, build it up.
Dude, we gotta keep telling
Do the
everybody we
wisdom.
know.
Yeah.
I put it on Instagram. Grace posted it.
Whole episode?
I posted the link to the whole episode.
Oh, gotcha.
Facebook.
Yeah, I have no social presence.
Yeah.
So,
Grace has said she's gonna work on the TikTok
oh, cool.
because
Okay.
I honestly I don't have one.
Yeah.
Never used it.
Yeah,
Don't feel like learning it.
I get it. I hate socials.
And then everybody in my office knows about it. People from Tucson know about it. Dude, we have 20 subscribers.
That's pretty
watched.
cool for episode 1.
I watched our 20th subscriber subscribe. Just saying. And followed us on Spotify. When I saw it pop up on Spotify, new episode,
That's a good
I was
feeling,
like,
right?
ooh, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I got it locked down 10 a.m. Sundays all the time. It's cool having a big fat set of them locked down.
I gotta learn how to post the reels. I'm not.
Is it different?
No, I'm lazy. And I didn't even think about how hard making a description would be.
Oh, I have ChatGPT read the transcript of the episode
Yeah,
and
but I don't know how
summarize
to
it.
do that.
Yeah. Just copy my shit because I have a description for each episode. Oh, but
Shit.
you're talking about the shorts, not the episode.
Yeah, the shorts.
Got it.
I can't post the full episode on
Yeah,
Instagram,
that's silly.
but we have an Instagram now. I made one.
Nice.
Dude, we're dads.
I struggled with the comma
Yeah, like the dude, comma, we're
because
dads.
it's we were dads. Because
Oh,
there's
shit.
were and we are, and when we write it without the comma, it's dude past tense was dads. And so that was the
Mm.
thing I struggled with in naming it.
Wait,
but
is there a comma?
there is a comma.
Okay, thank God, because that's what I put on there.
But in terms of our website, there's not a comma. Can't do a comma
No, yeah, you
dude
can't do that.
W-E comma R-E.
No, no,
that'd be a
no, no,
nightmare.
no.
So
Dude, we're dads, man. It's fire.
it is.
It's a great podcast.
It's a great podcast. Everybody listens to it.
I think we need to get a guest on here.
No,
I think so.
I think eventually.
I think we've made it. I think we're at a point where
We're so ready.
I just don't think we're gonna get better than this.
Yeah,
As in,
that breaks my heart.
Yeah, we're great at having conversations with each other.
We're
but,
so great.
It's not gonna get any better than this.
I think we got a long way to go before we host.
Nah.
Because what that looks like is I'm right here, you're right here. We put them over there. Because it would be a nightmare. Can you imagine you're sitting right here and two dudes are just we got to put them on the other side and us on one side.
Yeah, I think it's time.
No, I fully disagree. I've thought what if we start with our babies? We just hold the babies for an episode. That would make such great content for 6 minutes.
That
and
would
then
be
they start.
hell. Yeah, that'd be absolute hell.
Yeah.
Because then yours would start crying, and mine would start crying, or vice versa.
They take
Man.
turns.
But yeah, I think we need to get keep telling people. I tell everybody,
Yeah.
legitimately every person I run into, they ask when we went to the wedding, they were like, "Oh, how have you been? I haven't seen you since I left." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Oh, it's good. We just had a baby." And they're like, "Oh, it's awesome." I'm like, "Yeah." And we started a podcast called Dude We're Dads. It's about me and my buddy, and I give them the full story.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh, it's so cool." Our views are going up.
Yeah.
That's
no,
240.
The viewership is definitely
That's
from your side.
247.
Yeah. They have live counters, live subscriber counters, physical flippy papery things.
Oh, should we put one right there in
that'd
front
be
of the
so cool.
toaster? Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick. I can't get too in my head about it though, because then I get obsessed and then I quit. I'm like, it's gonna
I'm
work.
sorry, but we can't quit this one.
No, I agree.
Grace even said in the car today, she's like, I know you guys are doing this, and there's a huge potential that it never gets big. I'm like, okay. She was like, but this is gonna be awesome for our kids. I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
think
be fire.
so. I think the last generation's version of this was the journal, which is cool. Like my mom wrote down like the first few months to years of my life, just like daily
Mhm.
entries and stuff. I've never read it,
Yeah.
like it's so neat that that's there, but it's kind of inaccessible for my lazy brain. But this is like they just turn on the TV.
And we're gonna be everywhere, Shoot, we might even be in like downtown New York on the big screens.
Optimism is
It's gonna say "Do We're Dad's podcast." Listen on Spotify.
Yeah. It's a universal concept. There are so many dads.
Hey man, with these 247 viewers, everything's possible.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Gerber.
Sponsored by baby products that are okay with cussing.
Yeah. So 1 month though, we made it to 1 month.
Yeah. I can't appreciate it at all.
Has he gotten bigger? Like, can you physically see him?
Only when I look at pictures of him from
Mhm.
a month ago.
Because she feels like when I look at her now,
Yeah.
because she was only 6'13",
Yeah.
and then we went to the doctor and she's 9 pounds now.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at her, and obviously with the pictures going back, like her stomach looked like super skinny.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, she's like a flipping pot belly pig now, man.
Nice.
I love it.
He's getting bigger, but like he's maintaining like a pretty like
He's getting jacked.
he's getting kind of jacked. Like I'm changing the diaper and he's doing this, Whenever I hold him like up or he's on my knee and he's facing me,
Mm-hmm.
I love it when he's like he looks at you for half a second and then he just starts going.
Yeah, and they just pass out.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
think that neck is just gonna break in half, but
Dude, I tried the where you hold them on your their stomach
Mhm,
on your
mhm.
arm. Dude, I did that, and I don't know if anybody else has done it, maybe a nurse, but I did it at the house, and she was like propping her chest up and her head like this, and like going like fully turning her head.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Grace, are you seeing this?" She goes, "Yeah, what the hell?"
Yeah.
But then I tried it again at my parents' house to show everybody, and of course, she was sitting here like this,
Mhm.
face turns freaking purple. She's like, "Hey, she can't breathe. She can't breathe."
No, she could do it.
I'm like, "Stop, watch." No,
awesome.
but yeah, but it's cool though. I mean, she's definitely like you can tell. Like my shoulders hurt now
Mhm.
whenever I give
Oh,
her
really?
Grace.
I have to use the boppy. Do you guys have a boppy?
Oh,
It's just
where you
that
put her on
C
your waist
pillow.
now.
I don't hold him without that because like it hurts my back. I'm leaning forward. Like anytime I'm sitting down with the kid.
It's right here in my front delts, like right in the shoulders.
Yeah, that's
Holy
nice.
shit.
Yeah, I've started throwing his arms over my shoulder. That's kind of fun.
I've never been like I still like to this day have not been able to hold her where her stomach is here and her
Okay.
head is up here.
Oh, really?
She,
It sits a lot
every
lower?
time she cries, and I'm
Interesting.
determined that it's because I'm like bony and like she's used to like padding, and
I
so
see.
when I do it now,
Yeah,
I don't have breasts, so obviously she has nothing soft to lay on,
yeah.
and so it's a cold bony shoulder. Shit, I'd be pissed too.
You need a fake breast for her to lay on.
Yeah, I told Grace whenever she goes on her trips down to like her weddings and stuff, like when she's gone, I'm gonna get some fake boobs to put on,
Nice.
put the bottles at the ends.
Yeah.
That way it's like she's actually there still.
I've done skin to skin a few times since the birth, not like out of intention, more like he just threw up on me. So I'm like, I'm shirtless. Let's let's just bond.
Dude, I haven't been thrown up on yet.
How?
The only time I've seen her,
I hate you.
I saw her spit up like enough, like one time,
Yeah.
and that was actually I think on Friday night or Saturday night.
That must mean she has a really good latch.
Oh, dude,
Like no air's getting in
Dude.
there.
that thing is like a suction cup
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, we're struggling with that.
She is like when she even senses that thing, it's like
Uh-huh.
whop.
She
it's on
smells
there.
it.
I feel bad for Grace
Yeah.
because Grace is flipping raw right here,
Yeah.
but she
I don't think there's any way around it.
I like, was in the kitchen and Grace was like, Andy, and I came around the corner and it's just all glob of fucking throw up right here on her neck.
Hell
and it's
yeah.
all over Winnie's face. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh shit. I ran and grabbed the cloth.
Well, it's like silent sometimes. Like I think I'll hear it coming, but I'll just look over and there's just a pool of wasted milkies. It's
Oh,
real sad.
gosh.
Yeah.
She holds it down, man. She's getting chunky.
That's great. That's awesome.
But that's my mom and dad told me that whenever I was, I think, because they used to call me Baby Bubblicious when I was an infant.
Baby Bubblicious, big country.
Yeah. I'm showing them that part. But I was like, Mom, when did I get big?
Yeah.
I was like, because I see pictures of me like as a super chunky kid.
Mm-hmm.
But like, and I also see pictures when I was a newborn, like I wasn't that big. Like I looked just like her.
Mhm.
And she was like 3 to 6 months. You just went,
Exploded.
and I'm like, I hope she explodes. Like I want her to be a big, chunky baby. And she's on that. She's on that path.
Is it just you find that
It's
cute?
hilarious. It's
yeah?
so cute.
You want to be able to just roll her around?
But she started looking like Grace more. And then her mom, whenever I was in the kitchen
Mhm.
last night, like I was not in the same room as them, and I was getting stuff ready for us to leave, and the mom was like, "Oh my gosh, she looks just like Andy right now." I'm like, in there, I was like, fuck.
Really?
I was like, "Fuck yeah."
She definitely has Grace's eyes. 100%.
It's weird though, because certain days or certain times she's sitting like this,
Yeah.
and she doesn't look like either of us.
Yeah.
Like her neck is all like chunked out, forehead looks huge.
Mhm.
But then, like, if you hold her in a different lighting, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, that's Grace.
Well, it's a million different expressions. Like
It's
in one
so
moment,
weird.
I'm like, "That's me," and then the next, it's
Yeah.
like, "Who are you?"
When she like does this with her
Yeah.
eyebrows, I'm like, that's me. That's my
Yeah,
face for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
And you'll see it.
This- I don't
Yeah.
know how-
Oh, dude. Yeah. The little, oh.
Yeah. Constant. Yeah, that's like 80% of the face.
Yeah, that's a funny one.
I saw a YouTube video that says like the noises the baby makes is actually indicative of the need that
Yeah.
they have.
There's like 4 different cries.
Hit me with the cry. Number 1.
I don't know.
Number
I
2.
don't remember them.
When the baby says, "I don't know," they're hungry. Number. All right, so "nah" is hunger. When the baby goes, "nah, nah, nah," baby
So-
wants food.
Nah.
Like reliably. Like
Yeah.
And then there's the heh, heh. The baby is uncomfortable, I think. And then I want you to guess which one this one is. Yeah.
Taking a shit.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
She does that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even a cry, though. That's just a grunt, dude.
Yeah.
When she starts taking a shit, it's funny as hell.
I don't like it when he smiles. When he's like looking at me and he's like
No,
smirking.
it
he's
looks
like,
like
"You're
her
gonna love
eyes,
this."
dude. It looks like her eyes are about to pop out of her head.
Yeah.
Face is all red. She's like,
Please, Lord.
Have you
Just one
pushed
more.
her? Have you pushed her knees up against the stomach?
We do bicycles.
The bicycle.
Yeah.
You told me this. Push the stomach. The little spots right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
When she's like, so I'll put her on my knees. Like I'll be sitting on the couch and my
Mhm.
feet are up, and I'll put her on my knees with a blanket, and she starts to push like that, and then you'll barely just press on her stomach, and she's just like, you're just like,
Yeah.
come on, you got it.
Yeah, if the bicycles don't work, if the rolling from side to side doesn't work, then I just press the button.
You got to press that
Yeah.
button, man.
Works every time.
I know. It's
The,
a beautiful thing.
oh, there's something else. All right.
Dude, the shit started smelling like yogurt, man. It's disgusting.
Mine hasn't changed, bro. I love it.
Dude, it smells like yogurt.
Yeah.
It smells like rotting yogurt. Grace is like, it doesn't smell bad. I'm like, I
It's
thought it
starting
was
to.
I thought it was Grace for a second that smelled bad.
Whoa.
Yeah. I know. I thought that. And I'm like, okay, it's probably the baby. Turns out it's the yogurt shit that's in the diaper. Because the shits haven't smelt bad until
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I Googled how many diapers a baby goes through before they're potty trained on average.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a day.
Not a day. I want you to guess, before our babies are potty trained, how many diapers Huddy and Winnie will collectively have gone through.
What's potty train? Like 2 years old?
2 or 3.
Can I use my calculator?
No.
Okay, I have no idea.
Just start with a low, reasonable number.
I'm going to say 2,000. 3,000.
More.
5,000.
More.
10,000.
More.
No, there's no way it's 10,000.
16,000 diapers between the two of us.
Oh, between the two of us.
Yeah, so
I
8
meant. I thought you were going to say. I was talking about per child.
Yeah.
Because it's usually what, 7 or 8 a day. I think that's
Something
more.
like that. I think it's like 5 to 10.
I think it's more.
Yeah, depending on the kid. Yeah, but between our two kids, we will go through roughly 16,000 diapers.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
We haven't had to buy them yet.
Oh, you're still on the gifted
We're
diapers?
still on gifted diapers.
Okay. We've.
But she's starting to outgrow the newborn stuff.
yes. Yeah.
And Grace, there's like cute outfits Grace wants her to wear, and she's
Mm.
like, "You're squeezing into this. Here we go."
Well, I think that's my method to keep the kid from growing up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to lose him as my child.
Yeah,
And so I'll just
stuff
stunt
him
his
in there.
growth. Yeah.
Oh
By
my
just
God.
locking him into his newborn outfits.
I didn't realize how many outfits they go through a day.
Dude.
It's a lot. It's
Roughly
not
how
even-
many do you think? for you guys?
On a weekend, I want to say like 4 or 5 different outfits.
Just weekend versus weekday.
well, I don't know what she does. during the
okay,
weekend.
gotcha.
Or weekday. I'm assuming it's. The
I
same.
like to think that like there's a different.
But she doesn't like her diapers don't explode that often.
Yeah.
Like I've only seen her diaper like leak like 3 times, 3 or 4.
Yeah. Blowouts are pretty rare.
Right now they're rare.
Yeah.
Right now.
You think it's getting worse?
I think it's going to be atrocious and up the back.
It's gonna be atrocious.
Mm-hmm. Up the back. It's gonna get on your arm.
Up the crack, down the back.
I've told this story, but my mom, when Sam was, I'm not gonna put name or numbers on it because I honestly have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
I want to say he was probably 2.
Yeah.
But he shit his pants at Wild Wings Cafe, and my mom was like, he just shit and it's all over. And my dad's like, okay, go out to the car. She says that we stayed there and ate, but I thought we got our food and left. Like I thought we got everything to go. And I get out to the car, like we're all walking as a family, and she's like has the van trunk open in the Wild Wings Cafe parking lot, and she turns to look, like we were obviously like walking towards the car.
Yeah.
She like turns and looks at us, and there is shit smeared from her kneecap to the top of her thigh. And I'm not saying like it's like pure shit all over her thigh. That was probably one of the funniest things. We were all dying laughing as a family. It was funny as hell.
The scariest thing is
Like you can't even be mad at that. That's like something that's just like good comedy.
there have been a lot of good laughs that could have been tears.
Dude, has he laughed yet?
Yeah, he giggles.
Dude, she did it. I've only heard her do it once.
Yeah.
And I was like, Grace, and she was like,
He does it a lot in his sleep.
that's fire. I wish she would do it more.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it sounds like he's pooping because like a poop is like, but then I'll hear a I love it so much. I look over, he's going,
Yeah, a lot of smiles. I
Yeah.
love the smiles.
yeah.
Makes me feel good.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Especially like when he's looking at you. How are the eyeballs? Are the eyes like going all over the place still? Is she getting them aligned?
Dude, she's locked in.
Yeah?
So you know how babies like black, it's like black, white, and red?
Mhm,
Like they have like little books for that?
Yeah.
So I wear this hat all the time. And so she'll follow my hat.
Yeah.
Like she'll lock, if I take it off especially and go like this and like wait, she'll lock in on it and just go like this, back and forth.
I'm always curious what he's looking at because he's always fixated on something, like if he's not sleeping.
She likes light.
Yeah.
Like if we're sitting by the window, she'll stare out the window at
Yeah.
one specific spot. Like if we're looking at that light bulb, she'll be like this. And then if we're at my parents' house, there's a fan like in the living room, and she'll sit there and just lock in on it.
So we've bought little LEDs that we mount above places he hangs out at that change colors. And so like while I'm changing the diaper, he gets fixated on his little color changing.
Dang.
It's really nice.
I didn't even think about
They're
that.
like $10. Yeah. Yeah.
And we also got
nice.
her, I think Taylor and Austin got her this, I don't know the name of it, but it's like that thing that they can lay under. It's like you put a mat, it's like a green blanket, and it's like a green, it's like an ark almost with toys hanging from it.
a mobile.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So Grace started putting her that, and she loves that thing.
Yeah, we got one too. He loves it.
But they're not the age where they can like, they see something they can actually go
Yeah,
for it.
nothing's intentional with their movements.
I know.
Yeah.
I want to get to that age.
Don't savor it.
I am savoring it.
Savor the mindlessness of a newborn.
No, it's fun though.
Has she like while a diaper is being changed, smacked her hand against the side of the
No.
thing? Oh, it's awful. Cause like he'll just do this unintentional movement, copa, and then there's like shock. He's like, "What just happened?" He's like, "Ah!" Starts freaking out.
No, she'll like, she keeps scratching her face.
Yeah.
Like she'll go like this, and like, I was feeding her today, and she like, I'm sitting there holding the bottle, and she, babies like they go like this. I mean, I don't know what it means, but it looks like they're satisfied.
Yeah.
But like she went like this with her hand, and I could see her. I grabbed her hand so fast because her nails aren't even long right now because I peel. You just pull them off.
Yeah.
But she'll grab right here, and I can just tell something's about to happen.
Yeah.
But the other night, she was Grace was changing her, and she was screaming, crying. Finally, starts to calm down, and all of a sudden she goes, "Damn it! She scratched herself."
Yeah.
Grace's like, "You did it to yourself."
You did it. Yeah, we have gloves on him 80% of the time. Like,
Yeah.
because anytime they're off, he just starts going for it.
But I heard they're not supposed to have gloves on.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Is there?
Apparently, it's like it's what's the name of it? It's supposed to do with their censorship or whatever. I don't, not censorship.
Gonna mess with development or
yeah,
something?
whatever that is.
I just hate it because
Because their senses of touching and shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they're not supposed to have them on.
Okay.
Because I said the same thing. I said we need to get gloves for it, and she's like, "No,
Yeah.
we can't."
Yeah.
She has to learn not to scratch herself. No, that sucks. There hasn't been anything though, like from when we left that hospital, like the story I told of like her birth and stuff that really pissed me off. There's been nothing that's pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
at all.
Yeah.
I actually feel good, which pisses me off. I want some more.
You want action?
I need action.
Let's get some
man.
drama. It's coming, dude. Don't you worry. I think a big hurdle for both of us that's going to come probably sooner than later is sickness.
Ooh, yeah.
I think sickness is going to be really hard because right now, baby's crying. You're like, I'll change a diaper.
Yeah.
I'll feed it. I'll hold it.
Yeah.
But when they're sick, bro, like there's no consoling sometimes. And yeah, that crying, I feel like it's going to be another level. I've loved that they haven't gotten sick yet.
I'm surprised.
Me too.
I thought it was going to be. That's the one thing, though, is like we're not surrounded by kids. Like, I feel like kids that go to daycare are more likely going to get sick. But obviously, like, our kids are so young, they're not going to go to daycare. But I feel like once they start going to school, that's when we're going to be cooked.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be pissed off. Not at the kid, but like at.
Me and the wife were getting sick like once every 2 weeks during the pregnancy, like constantly. And so the fact that we haven't been since he's been born is awesome. I love it.
That was my fear moving back here. I have a bigger office here, more people. And people are sick all the time.
Yeah.
And they don't go home. Like, they get sick and they're like, oh, I think I'm just gonna wait it out. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Go home.
Yeah.
I had allergies the other day whenever the pollen got super bad, but I knew I wasn't actually sick though.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't hear. But that's not sickness. That's just allergies kicking my ass. My car was covered in fucking yellow pollen.
Yeah.
That pissed me off.
My brand new car covered in
Yeah, everybody got a
piss.
truck. Finally got one.
Yeah. You were down to one car since the accident, right?
Yeah.
Which was
We
2 or
talked
3
about it on the
months.
second episode. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that 2 months without a second car?
Since November.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot of months without a second car. We're down to one car as well at the moment. It's
that
not
shit
fun.
sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. But if there is a time to be down to one car, it's now.
Well, I was going to say, because she's not going to work.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. It lines up pretty well. That's one thing about this whole experience, like during the pregnancy and through, like, since the kid's been here. There have been a lot of challenges, but very little has stacked on top of each other. It's like a problem happens, you deal with it,
Yeah.
and then another thing happens. Like, very little happens simultaneously.
Nothing big.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really nice, you know, because, like, when I think about some of the things that have happened, if they had happened simultaneously,
Be cooked.
oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So life is kind of nice in that way.
The only
as
thing
of
I
late.
haven't seen yet, which I'm nervous for, is these damn medical bills.
Yeah.
I asked my buddy about it because we went to the NICU.
Yeah.
So you guys versus us, we went to the NICU.
Mhm.
I don't know if that's covered by insurance. I've been told it is
Yeah.
because that's something you can't control. But at the same time, you don't get those bills for like 6 weeks. Apparently,
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's around 6 weeks. That's what my buddy told me
Yeah.
because he went to the NICU and he was like, "Oh, buddy," he said, "Get ready."
Do you guys have like a cap? What is
Yeah,
it
yeah.
called?
I think we hit our deductible,
That's
but I
cool.
don't know if that counts for the NICU.
It does. You're fine. It does.
We better hope it does.
Some 2 guys in black trench coats come out. Like, where's the
Yeah.
money?
I'm nervous for it.
Yeah.
We'll be fine, but fuck.
We'll see.
But
Next episode's gonna be done from a cardboard box.
yeah, we got kicked out of Bobby's house.
There's a lot of cardboard boxes in here. We could make a badass studio.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
They don't really teach you about that stuff, though. Grace told me whenever we were having kids, she's like, it's not that expensive. Like, people have kids all the time.
She lied.
I've had multiple people tell me, like, it's not bad. Like, you'll be fine.
Who are these people?
I'm like, okay, cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. I was like, as they get older, it's going to get expensive. No, dude. No.
Have you guys been buying an incredible amount of things off Amazon or no?
No.
Really? The
Like,
wife
Grace will
told
get-
me that
Grace will get stuff.
the
but
wife
nothing
has
crazy.
estimated since the kid has been here, she's dropped $2,500 on Amazon.
On what?
I don't know. But yeah, packages arrive every day, multiple packages.
We're getting stuff from people.
Yeah.
Like,
Still. That's cool.
Because some people obviously didn't go to the baby shower out of state and stuff. But,
Yeah.
I mean, we've bought stuff, but not for the baby.
You do any tummy time with the kid?
Actually, I have a picture of it for the first time.
Show me pictures of tummy time. Yeah, he digs it. Like he just wiggles around. I'll tell you what, after 5 minutes of him sitting on the mat, like I'll put him in the center, there's tummy time, chilling out. There's a dog butt in the background.
Heck yeah,
Those are totally Grace's eyes.
Mm,
You think those are your eyeballs?
they might be my eyes.
I think there's a
We'll
little
see.
bit of like the edge, but I feel like the rest is her eyes. Yeah.
How do you feel in the mornings when you wake up? Well, I guess our situation's a little different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wake up and on the weekends, weekdays is obviously not the case, but I'll wake up and Grace will be awake before me and she'll put the baby right next to me and I'll turn over and she's just right in my face. The baby.
Best thing in the world.
Yeah. Oh, it's phenomenal. dude.
Yeah. So like you said, we have
Like,
different.
I woke up, baby was right next to me and I picked her up.
She's so sweet. Look how chubby cheeked.
Like, Grace, give her over.
Yeah. Yeah, I oscillate between like at the end of a 4-hour shift, I'm like, take this man from me. And then at the start of a shift, after I haven't seen him in a few hours, I'm
Mhm.
like, I need him in my life.
We've been doing really shifts because she's, again, breastfeeding.
Yeah, so your setup, you work a full-time job like most dads.
Yeah.
And luckily Grace gets to be home with the kid for now, right?
Yeah. Well, it's her feeding schedule is different now. So like she was cluster feeding for a little bit
Mhm.
and then so Grace would wake up, I'll clean the pumps and stuff like right before bed and set the pumps, like the clean pumps right next to her bed cuz these are the ones that you can put on anywhere.
Mhm.
So Grace was waking up, feeding her, putting her back in bed. Waking up, feeding her, putting her back in bed. But then like there's legitimately nothing I can do. Like I'm not feeding her with a bottle. Grace doesn't want to feed her with a bottle. She obviously has to get rid of the milk that's in there,
Yeah.
or else it can dry up or it hurts her.
Explodes.
So she'll wake up, feed her, put her down, pump for 15 minutes, go back to bed.
Yeah.
She'll wake up, feed her, put her back to bed. Like so, there's like a cycle right there, and so there's legitimately nothing I can do. I'll wake up though still in the night. I'm not like fully there like doing anything, but like I'm still awake. If Grace needed my help, she would smack the shit out of me and say, "Get the fuck up." But like,
I'm gonna blow your mind. Huddy has slept in our bedroom twice since he's been born.
damn.
Yeah. Because he's
He's slept in your bed twice,
he's been in our bedroom like 2 or 3 times.
dude. She sleeps in our bed.
Yeah.
Like she has to.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanna tell you about like my setup because I feel like I have a more unconventional arrangement. I quit my job as
Oh, yeah.
of last Friday. Like I'm on my own. It's pretty cool. And the goal being a stay-at-home dad. And now I'm just with the kid. Like I got no work coming up for a long time. Like I'm a free agent. I do what I want. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm trying to split parenthood pretty much down the middle for the time being, until my wife goes back to her job in 5 months from now, and then I'm gonna be
Freelance.
stay-at-home dad
You do freelance still?
plus freelance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly working from home stuff. Occasionally a shoot, but yeah, I'm moving towards being a stay-at-home dad, which is something I'm really excited about. Like it was never something that I planned for, but when the opportunity came, it seemed really cool. So yeah, like our nightly schedule, my shift starts at 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and me and Huddy hang out in the living room until 2 a.m. So
Oh my
he's-
gosh.
yeah. So 5-hour shifts. And he's sitting on the boppy on my lap. I'm editing.
Yeah.
These episodes. Like I'm cutting in the living room. I got this big TV where I'm cutting and all that. And that's what I do in the middle of the night.
Dude,
every
we're
single
dads.
night. Yeah.
Does he not like his bassinet? Because we got her a new swaddle.
Okay.
So the conventional swaddle where their like arms are like tied down,
Mhm.
she hates that shit.
He's never allowed it. Yep. Same boat.
She hates that shit.
Yeah.
But we got her one that zips, but her arms are like this. It's like when I have a pic. I'll show you later.
I like pics. It's all
But
good.
there's a picture of it, but her arms are like in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And let me pull it up.
Yeah, we've never successfully swaddled Huddy with his arms in.
Right there.
Oh, that's interesting.
That thing, dude, she laid in that bed and passed out.
That's sick. Love to.
I think they have them at Target for like
Okay.
$30.
Yeah, you should send that to me because that looks super helpful. Because, yeah, we can't get those arms locked down, but that is nice to restrict it
But she-
somewhat.
I mean, look at that. Passed out.
Yeah,
Dude, she loves that thing.
that's great.
But she's still at nighttime. I'll be like going to bed and like I'll walk in the room because I usually get shit ready for the day and stuff for the next day.
Yeah.
And so Grace will be like in the bedroom, like she already put her down,
Mhm.
like breastfed her real quick. And I'll walk in and she's laying there, like arms up like this. Grace is like on her phone. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed. And all I'll just hear is, I'm like, is she good? She's like, yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
She does this when she sleeps.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And now I've gotten used to it, but it's all night. It's just,
Yes. Yeah, Huddy does a lot of that
I'm
too.
like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Just threatening. Yeah, I feel like it's just a warning. Like, you can sleep, but don't sleep too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Huddy does a lot of that.
It's normal, though.
Yeah,
She
this is
would
all
show-
normal.
well, she would
Everything's
show me
normal.
videos of, like, when you're a new mom and trying to get some sleep. Put her in a
Okay.
bassinet. Just take a nap. And
Okay.
It had this sound in the background just going,
Yeah, that's very accurate. Yeah, I have had very little success with sleeping on my rounds. So, like, from 9 to 2, I think I've taken like a 1 hour nap twice.
Damn.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so at 2 a.m., the wife comes in. She doesn't let me call her anymore to wake her up because that startles her, which makes sense. You don't want people calling you at 2 a.m. Yeah, she comes in and then she pumps for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the longest 30 minutes of my life because I've been awake from 9 to 2. And the first time we tried that out, I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I'm just bobbing up like a little newborn
my
baby, just
God.
bobbing around. But it's also kind of fun. Like, we turn something on, watch a little daily dose of internet, great YouTube channel, compilation videos.
Dude, for dads, just keep scrolling through and watching the shorts.
But I also, like, when I do get to sleep, I sleep so hard and so quick. Like, I
Oh, I
say
bet.
it's 3 minutes between when my head touches the pillow and I'm out. Like,
Mhm.
oh, it's great. It's such good sleep. Now that I get no sleep, the sleep I do get is so good. Oh my God. It feels so good
like,
to sleep.
I understand. Like, I've heard from so many dudes like they don't get sleep.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to my buddy about it. Like they had a baby, obviously, and they have actually had 2. But I'm like, didn't your wife breastfeed? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, so why didn't you get any sleep? And he was like, because I was awake with her. Like you were just watching her. He's
I
like,
don't get that.
He was like, yeah. She would wake me up and we'd breastfeed her. I'm like, why do you need to be awake?
They
for
don't.
that?
That's weird.
I'm like, that's dumb.
I've
That's-
heard that from too many people, so it must work for some people, but why are you not getting sleep when you can be getting sleep? Like, take the sleep.
Like I get like if you're getting up and like doing
Yeah.
shit, but like if you're not having to do shit,
Yeah.
it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah. I try not to listen to too much of it because I start comparing. Now, I want to get down to our very different like setups with breast milk because Grace.
Yes, you can take a bath in it.
Thank God. I was going to talk for like 5 minutes and finally get to that point. But, no, so you guys have so much extra in the freezer.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are not short on breast milk, but you don't put it in bottles.
We do, depending on.
But you don't often get a bottle out of the fridge.
No.
Why? What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
To be completely honest.
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
I'm like, Grace, what are we gonna do with all this? She goes, just in case I dry out.
Yeah.
But I think she likes breastfeeding. It's painful. Like she's
Yeah.
literally in pain.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a big bonding thing.
But she also pumps so much.
Mhm.
Like it's not even like she would fill if she didn't breastfeed, she would fill both those containers to the brim.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Like every single time.
Yeah.
And so I don't know.
Yeah, because
But like when her mom came over and they were watching the baby for 3 hours,
Mhm.
we put 2 of them in a thing of water
Mhm.
and let them defrost or whatever, thaw out.
Yeah.
And so that was good to go. If we go to my parents' house, we can put 2 in a thing, defrost, bring them with us. We do bottles sometimes.
yeah.
I would say it's 90% breastfeeding, 10% bottles.
At this point, I'd say we're 60% bottles, 40% breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just so interesting because it feels like you have the option to, because like I personally love bottle feeding. Like I'm advocating like you should do bottles. It's great. But yeah, I think we're putting out just enough to keep up with them at this point. We save very little.
We have too much.
Yeah, it's wild. Your freezers are wild. It's pretty cool though. I think that's gonna be great. Like 4 months from now or something. You know, because eventually it's gonna slow down.
I hope so. It's
You're
nonstop.
gonna need another fridge pretty soon.
I hate cleaning those things.
Yeah.
I hate cleaning those things because the one that we have, the one that the hospital gave us,
Yeah.
unscrew, pop off the filter,
Yeah.
you put it in the washer thing, and it's
Yeah.
good to go. This one, you have to pop off a seal. There's 3 different pieces you got to pop off.
Mm-hmm.
You got to take it all apart, soak it in water or the soapy water or whatever.
Yeah.
Put it all back together after it dries off. That thing takes forever. The ones at the hospital were easy.
Yeah.
This one is not,
We have
but it's convenient.
we have a sanitizer.
Oh, you have one of those little, put it in there and turn
It's
it
a
on?
big like 4-gallon thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
where it steams the shit out of it and
Yep.
just eradicates the germs. It's the best.
Does it dry it off?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's awesome. It's really, really cool. And we have a thing like we don't do formula very often, but like when we're dropping the kid off at the parents and like we need a backup emergency bottle, we have like an espresso machine.
Oh,
for
I've seen
baby
that.
formula.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's all, you press one button, warm mixed formula.
My
just
buddy told me to get
right
that
out.
from the office, and he was
Yeah.
like, "You need to get this." I'm like, "Yeah, we're breastfeeding." They're like, "It's
Yeah.
not."
Yeah, you guys probably don't need it.
I've seen people though, like women, will take their breast milk. I told Grace about this.
Hmm?
They'll take their breast milk, they'll put it into powder form, and make espresso shots for that machine.
Why?
So that way, it's the same thing. It's easy bottles on the go.
I wonder how hard it is to powder milk.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what is that device? That's interesting.
There's a lot of things that we want to buy that we're just not doing it because we don't like. Why would we waste X amount of dollars on
Yeah.
something when everything's working now?
Yeah,
But like once we have another kid, we're like, okay, when we have another one, we'll buy that.
yeah.
Like there's no point of buying it.
We're
now.
on the opposite end of the spectrum. It's like, does somebody else have it? Let's do it. Yeah, yeah. We have like I said, like we have 4 or 5 breast pumps. It's wild.
I do. We don't need it
Mhm.
because like we use the water trick where we heat up the bottles with a cup of water.
Mhm.
But I wish we had a bottle warmer.
We have one of those too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. But I actually only use like just warm water. I don't use it.
Yeah.
I don't get why. Like it's
I don't
just
know
too
either.
easy to just fill a glass of water and let it sit for a few minutes.
Yeah, but the bottle warmer takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little quicker.
The hot water thing, you got to make sure it's not too hot. You got to make sure it's not too cold.
Yeah.
Or else the bottle will sit there forever.
Yeah.
And you got to put it on your little wrist and see if it's cold or not. Then you got breast milk on your hand. Obviously, got to lick it
Gross.
off
Yep.
every single
And
time.
then you're
Taking a bath.
fantasizing. Yeah. Then you're back in the bath for the 3rd time tonight. I'm Austin. I'm a milkaholic.
Mm.
I steal women's breast milk.
Once we get my dad on here, I'll take a shot of breast milk.
No, you won't.
You're right, I won't.
Yeah.
Maybe.
My wife says it's really sweet.
So did Grace. That's
I like
disgusting.
sweet things.
That's yeah, but here's the thing. That's their breast milk. They produce that.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who produced it.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
So you're saying
My wife's breast milk is disgusting.
Wait,
I
no,
don't want to
no.
drink it.
you're saying if it came from your body, you'd want to drink
No,
it?
no. I'd be more inclined to taste it
What?
if it came from my body.
That is backwards thinking. I would much rather taste the fluid of another person than my own. I feel like this is
Pause.
I feel like that is like some kind of psychological gauge for personality for us. Like you would rather taste your own fluid as I point
Let's
to my
pause.
balls.
Let's call.
This is what the people want, dude. You're like, it wasn't funny enough this episode. So now we're talking about
calm
it.
down. Let's calm down.
Fuck that.
You
better
were-
give me
you
a
were gonna
topic
say
or I'm gonna
something.
keep going.
Yeah, but bottle warmers, man. Bottle warmers.
But segue. Yeah. Yeah, we have like a dedicated baby device table in the kitchen. So there's the sanitizer, there is the baby Bressa, like it's the coffee machine for babies, and then the bottle warmer. There might be another one, but it's pretty cool. Like we have a baby Starbucks like in our kitchen.
That's fire.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we don't have that much stuff. Like as
That's
in,
not bad.
like we have a drying rack for the bottles and stuff.
Mhm.
We
Does it
have-
sit on your sink or next
it's
to your
right
sink?
next to it?
Okay, ours covers one of our two.
No, we
like,
can't
spaces.
have all that.
Yeah,
Can't have all that.
yeah.
Sits next to that, and then we have her pumps. And I'm just including like the breast milk and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Nice.
Like, we don't have anything else.
That's good. Yeah, our living room is a menagerie of different baby devices and toys and blankets and all that. We have a lot of repeated things. Like we do not need as many objects in the house as we have.
Yeah. We're surviving.
Good.
Again, 1 month in.
Yeah. I
Everything's
think
going great. Knock on wood.
I feel that way. Like I feel like I thought it was going to be a lot harder than this. And I'm
it was
just
pretty
happy.
stressful that first 2 weeks.
It was hard.
It was
Yeah.
stressful.
Yeah,
I wasn't even. It's not even hard as in like the actual shit that we had to do.
Mhm.
The mental battle of like, is she okay? Am I doing this correct?
Yeah.
Like, that shit
Yeah.
freaked me out.
Yeah, your sensitivity is set to 11.
Like just holding her, I was like not terrified, but
Mhm.
I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to break it. I
Yeah.
don't want to break it.
Yeah, you remember me telling you like I struggled to pick him up for the first time. Now like one-handed,
Dude, one-handed.
doing circles, backflips. Oh
Yes.
man, it's so easy.
Like holding her in the air. I'm like, woo.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda
I
freaks
put
me
him
out a
up to
little
the
bit.
light. I'm like, check it out.
Yeah. It's good though. It's fun.
They're more resilient than we give them credit for. I'd say. Like I haven't dropped him, but
Yeah, but
he'd bounce. He'd be all right.
but that one day, it's the first incident something's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be like, right in the heart,
Yeah. I hope
especially with the
not.
boy. Mm-hmm.
You think it's worse with the boy?
Scraping his knees out in the driveway, playing his game.
I feel like it's worse with a girl.
No.
Call me sexist, but like,
Oh, my heart being broken. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna
yeah.
be terrified.
Yeah.
with the girl.
yeah.
With the boy though, it's gonna.
You're
happen
saying the
more often.
likelihood.
It's gonna
Got
happen
it.
more often.
Yeah, he's gonna get into some shit.
What are you expecting in month 2?
Month 2, I think his awareness is gonna go up because
Yeah.
right now, like me and the world, like he's kind of indifferent. Like
He has no
sees
idea what
me.
the hell's going
Yeah,
on.
I think month 2, like he's gonna start getting like this is dad, that's mom,
Dude.
hello.
Have you been out of the room, or like you've been holding him? In my instance, her, and like Grace will walk in the room and start talking to me, and
Mhm.
she'll flip her
Yeah,
head.
100%.
And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, so they know the voice for sure.
But it's not all the
Uh-huh.
time though. But it's like I have seen it multiple times where
Yeah.
she is turning her head.
Yeah, so it's already starting.
Not as much for me, more for Grace. But
Mhm.
like if I come, like when I get home from work and I'm like, Winnie, like I say her name,
Mhm.
she'll turn her head
Yeah.
and like look over in my direction.
Yeah,
Like,
I
this
think
is so fucking cool.
That's the first taste of it. Yeah. Hopefully, there's a lot of that in month 2. Like, I want to do peekaboo because I do peekaboo right now.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what is happening. He just goes cross-eyed half the time.
Fucking dumbass.
Yeah. He's.
That's not a boob.
I'm too old for this. Yeah. Show me something interesting like a titty. That's funny. Yeah, I want to be able to like make noises and that'll make
Yes.
him laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's unless I like sneeze, he doesn't react. You know.
Yeah, like when they get frightened,
Mhm.
they fucking throw their arms up.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
It's gonna be a lot. I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, just more awareness, a lot more poops, of course. Gonna eat a lot more.
I feel like time is flying by.
A month is pretty crazy.
I feel like that was a lot of adrenaline, a lot of newness.
Yeah.
But now we're kind of in a spot where
We
it's
got a
kinda like-
schedule going almost, right? Like there's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of a regimen.
Talk about us or our kids.
I think collectively, like our families, like, you know, like you get up at a certain time, you can kind of anticipate needs a bit. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah,
Because, yeah, that day one vibes.
Dude,
you're
I get
like,
pictures all day when I'm at work, every single day
Yeah,
of Winnie from Grace,
nice.
and I'm like, I want to go home so bad.
Anytime my mom is there, she shoots hundreds of images. It's wild.
It makes me want to go home though.
Yeah.
You're lucky because now you get to be home,
It's pretty cool.
but I want to be
Yeah,
there.
it's pretty cool.
I also like the fact that it's kind of like I have to go to work and like
Mhm.
knowing it's like a reward.
it's guilt free. Like yeah, you get to reset. That is nice. And I think my version of that is like I go pick up groceries at Walmart, you know, and like yeah, and I'm like I don't have to feel guilty. I get to reset, and then I come back and
Yeah.
I'm better for it. Like you go to work, you come back, you're better for
It's
it.
like a
you
it's
know?
a reward.
Yeah.
I come in, I'm like excited to see this.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And I started on Friday. I went to the gym in the morning,
Oh,
so that
okay.
way when I get home from work, I don't have to like. Grace wanted me to go to work, come home,
Yeah.
hang out with her for an hour, and then go to the gym.
It's a lot of driving.
It's not even the driving. It was just like this is terrible because I'm home and then I go to the gym for an hour.
Mhm. You just want to get it all out of the way. so
And then
you
by
can
the time I
stay
get home, it's 9 o'clock and we're going to bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, that sucks. And so
Yeah.
I went in the morning.
nice.
Fire.
Yeah,
But-
get it done early.
Yeah, but I thought Grace was going to be the same way. Like, she was going to be like, okay, like, I'm excited to get my own time away. Like, we went to that wedding. We went to Walmart for like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're at Walmart. And she's like, we need to get home. Like, I need to be next to the baby. Like, I miss her so much. I miss her.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's calm down. Like, enjoy this
I
time.
love that too, though. You know, that's that motherly instinct, full
she's
drive.
locked
You
in,
know,
dude.
24/7. Let me be with my kid.
Her mom didn't message her back for like 10 minutes. She's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, my mom's not texting me back. I'm like,
Yeah.
she's good. Like,
Yeah.
they have 6 kids. Like, they know what they're
Right.
doing.
Yeah, they got it.
Like, we're good.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like we're gonna go through different stages of our dynamic with the kid, where it's like, it's good to see you. I'm happy to see, and then there will be other times where it's like, I need to be with him now and get out of my face, and you know, endless different instances of how we view our children.
It's awesome.
There's been nothing that he's done that's like frustrated me though.
No, nothing at all.
Like even like blowouts, it's kind of funny.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Especially the faces they make to get to that point.
Has it scared you? Like, has there been a blowout while you've been holding her?
Oh, dude. I literally, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a jump scare.
Because it's not just a sound thing, it's
You-
the vibration.
You feel it, the rumble. Yeah. It's a little scary. You're lulled, like you're watching a show, like everything's really chill, and then
Yeah, it's like my mom today. She was like, oh, she just pooped.
yeah.
She's like, you want to come change her? I'm like, no. Give her like another 5 minutes because
Right.
she has 2 more coming.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
There's the initial impact and then the tremors.
part 1.
Yeah.
Part 1 of a long story.
Yeah. I learned that lesson so quick. Like you never change a diaper instantly
No.
after the.
Because you start taking that thing off, man. And then if it's not more shit, it's piss coming out, and you're just like, oh, jeez.
Yeah. PPTPs have saved our lives.
PPTP. Oh, the little.
Yeah. You
Little
just put it
cloth.
on top of his little wee wee, and then he doesn't have to piss in your face.
Wait. Like a cloth?
No, so it's a cloth that's been sewed into a foldable cup. So it sits flat, but it like opens up like that.
I don't have a boy, so I
Yeah, but
Don't
just think
understand.
of like a cloth cup that just sits on top of it.
Yeah.
It's awesome because I have taken too much
the
piss.
PPTP.
Yeah.
Things like a fire hose, man.
It's wild, the
Yeah.
range. It's very impressive.
So that's the beautiful thing about having the girls. You open it up, if she starts peeing, you just close it back.
We'll keep on walking down the boulevard. Got no directions, we've been lost from the start. It's such a strange world we're living in. So many things to see, but where do